What's up, everybody? This is Blizzy9 coming at you again. Now that Obama is in for 2 terms, I hope everybody has a plan for the future, because I do. But that's not what I want to talk about today. As you can see, the name of this video is Church Issues. So what do I want to talk about? If you can't answer that question, you might have other issues. Let me preface these comments by saying that right now, today, November 8th, 2012, at 7:57 a.m., at the age of 24, I am very much a member of a church that I love the people, love the mission, love a lot of things about it. I have great faith in the church, everything about it. Now that that's out of the way, first thing I want to talk about is the church as a cult. Yeah, I said cult. At my old church, the church I went to from age 11 to age 23, there was a mentality there that I didn't really understand until I was about 21. The mentality was honestly that of more of a social club, not so much a church. There's a long list of things, but I'll keep this brief. In any institution, you want the leader to be somebody who is, especially if they have power over people, they should be better than those people over whom they have power. This is what I mean by better. If you're the principal of a school, you should be able to teach any class. You should be able to go into any classroom and call students out by name. You should know as many students' names as possible. You should know as many teachers as possible. You should know as many parents as possible. That's what a principal is supposed to be, the leader of the school. If you run a barbershop, you should be the best barber in there, business-wise and on the clippers. So by that same vein, if you are a spiritual leader, if you are a preacher or pastor, you have a little bit more responsibility. If people are looking to you for spiritual guidance, you're supposed to be a good spiritual guide. I would rather have a preacher or a pastor lie, tell blatant lies, lie down with other people's wives, rob people of their money, lie down with single women. But as long as nobody finds out that he's cheating on his wife, taking money, doing anything like that, as long as nobody finds out, I guess more power to him. But as soon as somebody finds out, he needs to sit down. Because a leader, by definition, is supposed to set that example where if you can't actually live how you're preaching, like Barry White says, practice what you preach, you got to at least take a step back. I mean, a leader, by definition, is someone who has commanding influence over others. By that definition, if you're influencing others to be raggedy, not only are you raggedy, but you're actually over a group of people who are okay being raggedy. And that's just raggedy. Speaking of raggedy individuals, who wants to lead a group of idiots who aren't going to hold you accountable for the bad things you do? I don't even want to use the word sin, but who wants to really be a leader over a bunch of idiots? Idiots who won't hold you accountable. Idiots who will try to raise money for one of your schemes by selling blankets to each other. That's like having a box full of chocolate bars between two people. One of them has $1, and they keep passing the dollar back and forth, buying all the chocolate bars. That's an idiot. You can't make money by selling stuff to each other. That's the same money. Who wants to be leaders of soldiers that will dip their heads in the water to take a drink? Those people would make great members of a cult. Who really wants to be the leader of somebody who can't see a big financial disaster looking them dead in the face, even though it's big and pretty? Those people would make great members of a cult. Look out for part 2, where I ask the big question: why are there so many